Hello, everyone. So, I'm on here today to talk about. There's been a lot of hype about the Super Bowl halftime show. And, some people, um, there's some people that liked it, some people that did not. I liked it. I there was definitely, he was putting a message out. And I guess, everybody's going to take the message their own way because it's all about perception. And there was somebody that posted something that I saw on Facebook, and I'm just gonna read what she said, and then I'm gonna talk about how what I think about everything. But she said that's how the game is set up, to make us believe we are each other's enemies, keep us in survival mode, keep us chasing approval in a system that was never designed for us to win. She also said it's easy to stay in our lane, to keep our heads down, to do what's expected. But what if our purpose is bigger than that? And I agree with that. And then she also said something about that it was set up like a prison. And and it was all black people in the show, which is cool, whatever. Some people are offended by that, but why does it matter? It's his show. He can do however he wants. And I have no issue with that. But so this was about, people in prison. But the way my take on it was, or my take on it in general, is that we can be prisoners of our own minds. Like, our mind is our prison. Our thoughts are a prison when we let them control us. Like, we are the creators of our reality. We are in control of what we choose to believe and what we choose to do. And I feel like that as long as we're still pointing fingers at other people and judging other people and saying, like, you're right, I'm wrong, like, it's still keeping us divided. And that's the whole point. Like, to stop being divided, to stop the division. But the division, it's as within, so without. And if what you see outside of you is what is going on inside of you, that shows you, like, there's still something inside of you you still need to work on. Because, like, I get it. Like, we all have had things happen to us. We've had things happen to people in our life. We've had things happen to people in our family that came before us. And, like, the way I'm learning it is that if they don't handle that in their life, it like falls onto us. And I'm not, and I guess the thing is this, like, everybody has had some kind of traumas in their life, and it's all about how you deal with the trauma. And it can be your own trauma, it can be ancestral trauma, all those things. And if we don't deal with our own trauma, we're going to project them on other people. At the same time, other people try to project their things onto us. And we have to be good within ourselves to know who we are and who we're not. So, I started to do a video the other day about, like, I don't have to, but it's put out there, like, we have to make a choice. We have to choose between this and that, and so many things, just like Democrat, Republican. There was something else that I wanted to say. We have to choose between Black Lives Matter and Blue Lives Matter. And why can't it just be all lives matter? And some people get offended by that, but all of us matter. And we do all matter. And nobody is more important than anyone, and no one is less than anyone. And that's the big thing. Like, that's what's dividing us, that some part of us thinks that we deserve more than someone else, or they deserve less than us. No, we all deserve all the things. And I know I've talked about this before, and like, even with that video, like, he also said in there, one of the verses was that nobody can take what's mine. Nobody can take what's yours. Like, we are all spiritual beings living the human experience. We all are worthy and deserving of everything, all the good things. We are all, like, first of all, we are love. We are peace. We are abundance. We are happiness, joy, and bliss. Like, we are all the things. We are the things. And that's what we're supposed to be projecting. Like, the love, the peace, the happiness, joy, and bliss, the abundance. Like, we are all those things, and no one deserves any more or less than anyone else. And if we're still living in that place of lack, like, I want what he has, and I want what she has, and she doesn't deserve that, and they don't work hard enough. First of all, who made it that way? Who said we had to work hard? Really? Like, those are all societal beliefs. And it's about finding the thing that you love, something that you love, and doing that thing, because it's about your happiness. It's about my happiness. It's not about making anyone else happy. And I just feel like everybody's saying stay woke. At the same time, if you're woke, you should know that what anybody else thinks or feels doesn't freaking matter, because it's all about you. It's all about you not needing validation from anyone else. It's all about you not caring what anybody else thinks about you. It's about you being so good within yourself that you don't have to judge anybody else. Because if you're judging someone else, you're still judging yourself. And I know, like, when you're, like, first going through this, like, it gets kind of confusing. There are some days where it's still a little confusing for a part of me. And the thing is that I also said earlier today that you are enough. Like, the things that happen to you are not who you are. And that's the big thing. Like, we have to learn that the things that happen to us are not who we are. They're things that happen to us. Like, we are still worthy and deserving, and everyone is. But it all starts with us. And if we're still living that victim mentality where somebody owes me something, no, we owe it to ourselves. We owe it to ourselves to work on ourselves and be our own freaking hero. Because we are supposed to be our hero. It's the hero's journey. And we're the hero. So, all right, everyone. Love, peace. Stay tuned.